What's going on, everyone? My name's Tenebris, and today let's talk stamina in Generation Zero, a system I've had a bone to pick with for a long time now. Generation Zero's stamina system is, how shall we say, not so good, especially for the open world experience that the game offers you. So let's talk about how the stamina system could be reworked and turned into a system that is not only more engaging, offering better traversal overall, and cutting down on hoarding all in one. So today, let's discuss a proper weight-based stamina system in Generation Zero. Before we go into my suggestions, let's look at the current stamina system and why it's not really good. And it's pretty simple. The current stamina system just doesn't last long enough to get you from point A to B. This leads to us fast traveling as our primary form of travel, and now with dirt bikes we have a secondary option for traveling that has opened up the map as well. But everything in between fast traveling and dirt biking is rather sluggish due to short run time. With a fully upgraded character on speed and stamina, you get something like 4 seconds of proper sprint time. When your stamina runs out, you continue running, but at probably half the speed of the full sprint, or maybe less. This means you get 4 seconds of proper travel speed, and after that, you're left at this half jog for wherever you want to get to. And sure, that 4 seconds can come in handy in combat, but probably most players don't think of what their stamina is doing while fighting in GZ. I definitely don't myself. This forces our hand to fast travel whenever we want to head long distances, instead of enjoying the map on foot. And you could choose to not fast travel, but then you increase the time you spend running around greatly, instead of being able to reach whatever it is you want to get to. So now let's talk about how we could have a better stamina system based on the weight in our inventory and the skills that we have in the game. First, let's look at an example of the system I have in mind with DayZ. In DayZ, your stamina is based on two things: the volume of your inventory and the combined weight of the items. So you have two ways of weighing your character down: either stuffing your pockets full or by picking up heavy items. And the further you go, the less stamina you have. Having a low inventory weight means you could get up to even 30 full seconds of sprint time, and something like this would be very valuable in Generation Zero. But on the other hand, if you pick up too much stuff, you wind up with barely any sprint time at all. Kind of like what we have in GZ currently. But the big difference in DayZ is that you stop running entirely when you run out of stamina, whereas in Generation Zero we could kinda hybridize these two systems and still be able to run at zero stamina like we do currently. So my thoughts are pretty simple here. Generation Zero could adapt a weight-based stamina system on top of the skills we currently have. So the skills could function as per usual, but if your character has very little in their inventory, then we could see sprint times increase to match. The closer you get to over-encumbered would decrease the amount of stamina you have to work with till you hit over-encumberment and have the typical downfalls of no fast travel and even immobility. This system would benefit traveling light and would disencourage hoarding overall, I think. If you want to use your PVG, you'd no longer be able to run around with 1,000 bullets. You couldn't carry hundreds of medkits anymore without considering the stamina cost. This, I think, would be a huge change overall to how we play GZ, and would make traversing the open world just a bit more easy, with increased stamina time to actually travel the map. This would also benefit sniping, allowing a light sniper to hold their breath for longer, and heavy snipers would have to consider their stamina costs a bit more carefully. And for mid-combat, having more stamina to work with means being able to create more space and maneuver the hordes of machines. Wins on all ends, unless you like to carry 1,000 things on your character. But This is just a short video suggestion for Generation Zero, and ultimately, I want to know, what do you dudes think of this current stamina system in GZ? Do you agree with me that it needs a bit of an overhaul here? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.